Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This week I'm going to be showing you how I braid my horses with a long mane to give them the button braid look using a scallop braid technique. For this demonstration, we'll be using my horse Tomcat, who has the longest, thickest, and most luxurious mane in my barn. So to get started with the first braid, we're going to just grab a small section. I've been using about 2 fingers wide, although if I were to do this again, I might go a little bit wider just so that I don't have to do so many braids. Anyways, I take the mane and I braid down about 4 or 5 inches, and then I secure the bottom with an elastic band. Then I'm going to grab a crochet hook, push that down, and grab just underneath of the rubber band, so not on the braid part, but on the like loose tail section, and pull that through the top. Then I'm going to take another section of about, again, I've been doing 2 fingers, but I might do a little bit wider. Take another section, braid that down, including the tail from the last piece, and then again making a little hole in the top, pushing my crochet hook through and pulling the braid from just below the rubber band through to create that little button piece. And then after I get them through, I kind of like try to make sure that the 2 size buttons look similar. So that is the general idea of these braids. I'm going to show one now a little bit slowed down in real-time speed, so if you want to see it slower, feel free to stick around, or if you want to watch how I do the forelock, go ahead and jump ahead to the next section. And so you're going to have this piece that you pulled over. I'm going to put a little bit of this guy in there, and then a little of these guys in here, and then braid it down like you would just any normal braid. Do make sure that it's not super tight up the top. I braid down, for my braids, I've been doing about 6 inches. I think. I don't know how long this is. And then secure the bottom with just a rubber band. And then I find it helps a little bit if you part a little hole before you even attempt to do your pull through. And then I'm also using a crochet hook to pull the hair through. And make like a classic button. So a couple of tips. Tomcat is retired, so his mane is not particularly well groomed. But if you have a horse that you are showing and you just want to keep the mane long, you may want to consider using like a thinning tool. I use a like a dog undercoat rake on my other horses who are still showing to keep their manes thin without actually having to pull them. And that'll help you keep the braid size more consistent as you braid down. For Tomcat, he's a little bit thicker in the middle, and so some of those braids started looking awfully fat. And again, it's fine because he's not actually going anywhere. This is just for a demo that I did in my barn in the middle of the night the other day. Another thing you may want to keep in mind is when you're pulling the mane through, you actually don't need a crochet hook for that, but I do find it a lot easier. And I also find that it helps for me to kind of like pre-make the hole with my finger before I pass the crochet hook in. If I was going to a show and actually going out, I would probably use some sort of gel or quick braid or wax to kind of tame the flyaways. But again, for just doing a demonstration in my barn that I was going to take out like 5 minutes later, I didn't actually use any of those things. And for the forelock, I just do a normal, I think it's kind of more of like a hunter braid technique. Especially on Tomcat, you cannot do a button braid forelock on him. His forelock is so long and so thick and so gorgeous, but not, he looks like a unicorn. He's got a huge horn on his face. So I French braid down the forelock, and then use that same crochet hook to pull the tail through and then just give him like a hunter braid forelock. So anyways, I hope this is helpful to someone. For me, it works a lot better than the running braid, which I find is more likely to fall out. And these are pretty secure, and I just think they look really pretty. So hope this helps someone. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.